How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Crypto Clout. I'm your host, FaZe Crypto. Today, we'll be talking about DigiByte. We have some very interesting articles to read. And of course, as we're currently recording this video, the price of Bitcoin is coming in at $7,779. So we'll actually be starting off the today with this interesting article right here. DGB is taking over the cryptocurrency market. Jared Tate sustains of so interesting. So increasing number of people are realizing that they have overinvested in dollars. Have high time people have looking at renegotiating their perspective. More number of people are discovering DigiByte every day. The social awareness is building up, and this is, of course, the whole reason behind why I'm making this video today. Oftentimes, I feel like we get into a loop of talking about the same old, just top 10 cryptos every single day, but we really overlook the potential for DigiByte. And other. I mean, I would say out of all the cryptos that are, top 50, DigiByte is the most likely to be a top 10 crypto. It has the potential to be top 5, especially while we are watching a lot of the different demand for altcoins. I'm just saying altcoins that have this level of blockchain sophistication that could really, you don't actually see as many cryptos like DigiByte that could really go toe to toe with Bitcoin. It's a very small few. And, out of the top 50, I would say that we want to look at some cryptos like DigiByte's on the top of my list, which is, of course, why we're recording this video today. And of course, DigiByte awareness, and all these other things. 5 cryptographic algorithms and real-time difficulty adjustment to prevent malicious mining, centralization, and hash proof. These are some of the reasons why I'm not very worried about these rumors of a 51% attack when it comes to DigiByte. I think that if there's a crypto out there that's equipped to deal with this, it would be DigiByte. I think it will be very interesting just to see how a lot of these things are faring up, especially in the current circumstances, all the different expectations that we have of a recession or depression or economic setback. This article right here definitely does lend us an interesting perspective into that. Can unemployment-associated macroeconomic news announcements sway returns? In a context of Bitcoin, has undoubtedly performed others like stocks, bonds, and commodities since the market rout associated with, of course, COVID pandemic and began shaking the world to its core. Generally seen as a risk-on asset, Bitcoin has recorded tremendous growth over the past couple of years, of course. But this quote right here is pretty interesting. Announcements generating the highest volume of new stories, GDP and unemployment are important when informing investors expectations of future economic conditions. As such, we would expect these of course, it is interesting, on a statistical level, while significance is, present in the case of unemployment, the fact that it is absent in all cases of GDP is somewhat surprising. Market sensitivity to customer durable announcements indicates that Bitcoin is at once treated by some investors as a hedge, which decreases in Bitcoin returns during positive announcements with respect of which I don't necessarily totally lend myself to believe such a statement, but I think it does have some credence. But I think that Bitcoin's more aloof than that, more multiple dimensional. Cryptocurrency derivatives markets sees daily trading volumes exceeding 20 billion, which is definitely a big number. Recent data on the cryptocurrency derivatives market indicates that there is still steady growth despite the economic circumstances that the world is facing on a level of a crisis. As we've previously mentioned, trading volume is up from 2019, and many entities are planning to bolster their infrastructure and services. This is definitely interesting. Cryptocurrency trading volume data points to growth which I would say is definitely a rather bullish sentiment. So yeah, and I think the DigiByte definitely, I mean, especially while we continue to see DigiByte making some really substantial gains, always it seems like every single day, DigiByte's in the double digits in the green. Currently, the price of DigiByte coming in at 0.0. But beyond price, beyond all these different things, I would just think that it is important at least to make a case, about DigiID, Digi assets, and of course just the various different points of reference that DigiByte does indeed have going for itself that I think do go a long way, especially while we're seeing more and more of the world is going online. I'm sure many of you who are watching this are working from home. We're not working at all. Of course, many people are collecting unemployment at this current time, but it will be very interesting to see, people that, I mean, of course, with DigiID, there does come, a sort of balance between the old paradigm and, they're in the future paradigm. But I think DigiID is definitely one of those things, authentication, security. So DigiID does not store any data its users on the DigiByte blockchain. It further strengthens the security also while bolstering the user's confidence, and the data is neither tracked nor at risk by other negligence. Now, I bring this up because I think that it is important to bring up. I mean, it's something that DigiByte does have that separates it from the rest. We want to talk about a crypto that's well spread across the world, has a community that's all well equipped with a strong community that does have a lot of potential, and it's faster than Bitcoin. I mean, in a world where we're actually seeing people using cryptocurrencies to do day-to-day transactions, I believe speed, every half a second is going, every fraction of a second is really going to be, I would say, a determining factor when it comes to the bottom line. We look at something like DigiByte, we look at something like Bitcoin, XRP. It will be interesting to see, but I do believe that as we see more adoption taking place, and I think we're in a period now of accelerated adoption, they're in a realistic sense looking at the actual players on the field right now. The potential for DigiByte to be a top 10 cryptocurrency is very very, very, very likely. I don't see it. Even top 9. I don't see. I could easily see it passing Binance Coin, especially with all the things that are going on with Binance right now. Bitcoin Cash, and of course Tether is probably going to get knocked off there. But that's a totally different video. But it will be interesting to see just how these different things turn up. Now, of course, remember, this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. I'm not your dad. I'm not your financial advisor. Of course, remember, you guys need to do your own research, and come to your own conclusions when it comes to this space. Of course, this video, like I said, I'm always interested in the comments. Make sure that you guys, use your brains here, and of course, I'd like to see that, in action with you guys. Comments that you put, but this is a weird article. Microsoft wants to mine crypto using your mind. As if Microsoft wasn't a sketchy enough company. So Microsoft to unveil new mining technology through your brain. The computer and software giant has recently unveiled a new patent application for technology that is in development. The technology is designed to monitor bodily functions like your brain activity to mine cryptocurrency. How would something like that work? Does the product go into someone's brain and mine cryptocurrency using their electrical neurons? Well, not exactly, but it does seem to read brain waves and extract new coins based on the person's reactions and mental activity. The patient application explains, the patent. So the brain waves our body heat emit from the user when the user performs the tasks provided by and information server provider. So I mean, you guys can. I'll probably make an entire video on this, but definitely interesting stuff. And I think, I think I made a good case in this video for DigiByte Blockchain. And the technology. I love making these videos for the DigiByte community. If you're a fan of DigiByte, make sure that you subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.